What's up, guys? Welcome to another Blaze Camp video where we show you how it is that we program the science of our training model. The first thing that I'm going to explain to you is that we broke down the year into 4 quarters. That way, we can program 12-week blocks. Scientifically, we can take you from a volume of training that is little to a volume of training that is high. And that way, we can take breaks in between that and take you again onto ramping up those levels. So let's say you start at a level 5 today. At the end of each block, I'm going to make you end at your level 10. And let's say the next block, you won't be a 5 anymore. You'll be a 6. And from then on, every block that you do of training and every year that you accumulate will make you better and better and better. How do we do that? Well, we have landmarks that we follow. These landmarks were created by the great people at RP, like Dr. Mike Izretel, which we've had in our podcast. The idea of this is to show you, well, there's probably a level of less than this I shouldn't be doing because I'm going to be losing my gains. I'm going to be wasting my time. My body's just going to be unhealthy. That'll be less than maintenance volume. And there's probably a maximum that you should be doing, which would be now I'm getting injured. Now I can't really recover and do all the training sets per week. Now I don't know where I'm going and I'm not getting any results. I don't know what to do with my meals and how this goes into accordance with that. That is maximal recoverable volume. So there's trash at the top of the volume landmarks and there's trash at the bottom of the volume landmarks. Okay, if we understand these landmarks, then we can drive your levels of training at the beginning of the quarter from whatever level you're in to a higher level, working your way up on that volume landmark distance. Okay, so if we start at maintenance volume within the block, that means that we have an amount of sets of muscle groups. Like, for example, if I'm going to hit my chest, I probably need an average of about 8 sets per week just to maintain my chest size, right? This goes along with speed, power, agility. All these things go about the same. They still have to be put together into a landmark scenario to understand, well, in this gradient, okay, how much should I be doing? Then if I take you up on those 12-week program in the quarter halfway through, we might be at a minimal effective volume. Now we're getting a good amount of gains and now we're accumulating a little bit of fatigue. We're starting to feel more sore. So halfway through the block, you're going to be seeing a lot more sets. So the sets of chest go from 8 to about 10. Maybe we do it a little bit closer to the beginning. We don't want to go too easy. And then as we grow along in that quarter of those 12 weeks, let's say we get to week 8 or to week 10, now we're getting closer to that maximal adaptive volume. That means the sets of chest per week go anywhere between 12 and 20 sets. This is an average. Everybody is different. So because we use this average, we will be communicating with you or you'll be communicating with us to make sure that sometimes we drop the amount of sets for you or we add more sets to you. But the idea is we never want to get past the maximal recoverable volume within the block so that you don't ruin that week and now those 12 weeks don't have an accumulation of volume that is good for you. For example, if I did today, this week, I'm going to grab this week as an example. We did in the lower body days, hamstring, glutes, and quads. We're going to be doing on Monday, this is 8 sets of hamstring. And on Thursday, I'm going to be doing 7 sets of hamstrings. This is a total of 15 sets throughout the week. We're already getting close to the end of the cycle of the first quarter. That'll be that if I go to hamstrings, I have 15 sets. Well, that's pretty good. That's actually, if I can hold this for another 4 weeks, I'm going to have to finish my block at an amazing amount of gains. The glutes are about the same, but you see how it's 10 sets only, and in glutes, it's from 4 to 12. I know that in the other exercises that I do, like lunges and different things, it's going to hit my glutes. So my glutes are going to be secondary in a lot of the exercises that we do for our lower body. So we don't need that many more sets of glute focused work. Then my quads had 5 sets on Monday and 10 sets on Thursday. That means that Thursday was more of a knee dominant day than Monday. And if I can program that for you guys, I can keep driving you guys up into this volume landmark scenario and making you better and better and better. If you can understand how we put this together from this video and it helps, let me know that it helps so I can make more scientific videos like these explaining to you how it is that we're organizing our blocks to make sure it's logical and it gets great results. Take care.